Yes, what is it?
Ambassador Crocker said to come see you about the situation with the Kings and Freeside.
Ah, that. I'm surprised he didn't send you to Colonel Moore. That'd be her jurisdiction.
He said you might have a better way of dealing with the issue.
Well, I do get to make the calls on the distribution of supplies there. Crocker was probably counting on me being able to offer the Kings a carrot. And that's what I'm inclined to do. All right, Moore's not going to like it, but that's for Crocker to worry about. Go to the leader of the Kings and tell him that I'll make sure Freeside gets more water, power, and food, as long as the violence there stops.
Okay, I need some answers now. These guys just barged in here and said they were under orders to keep me here until you arrived. I'm about 5 seconds away from telling my men to take them down, so speak fast.
I apologize, man. The NCR wants peace and freedom and offers additional supplies.
And I suppose they want me to help see that happen? That seems pretty reasonable.
This is bullshit.
Hey, man,
Why are we even talking about dealing with these guys?
Pace, this isn't really a good time to have this discussion.
Wrong. This is exactly the right time. I'm about to prevent you from making a huge mistake.
What you about to do?
Pace, don't do this. I won't stand with you if you do.
Then I'll stand on my own, just like I always have.
What the hell?
Just like a king should.
Over here! I'm glad that's over.
The Ranger
Turns
vets
out
are on their
some
way from
military
Baja.
hero the
Never
squatters
seen one
admired was
before.
actually a
But I heard they
slumball.
chew nails.
An
and
NCR
spit
soldier who's
napalm.
actually a dick? Who'd have thought?
We put our trust in Hanlon and look where it got
There's
us.
talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr. House.
Ah, hello. I trust you have something to report concerning the Freeside situation?
I have an update on the Freeside situation.
Yes. How did it go?
The King accepted Commander Hughes' offer to help.
Good, good. Shu's a man you can count on to handle a crisis. I'm just glad that things didn't end in violence. Here, this is what remains of the funds initially allocated for this operation. Also, I've been directed to send you on to Colonel Moore at Hoover Dam. She's been following my reports on your exploits with some interest. As I don't have any further assignments for you, I'd recommend
What the hell? Ah.
going to see her if you need more work.
I think I fixed the hopefully Lily Ann's audio.
It was a matter of time before someone got to Mr. House.
What's your beef, stranger? You here looking for the Deimos?
What's the Deimos?
There are tales of great treasure hidden in this place. Nobody knows what it is or how to get in, except me. I happen to have the password for it. I'd go in myself, but, well, I've never been one for fighting. You're welcome to have a look yourself. Just be careful, and let me know if you find anything.
Because we put it all together to fix it again. Not fucking playing. Get the fuck. Yeah. Get the fuck out of my way. What the hell? What the heck?
Badge with level 3 or greater security clearance required.
Hopefully y'all can hear the game.
Mitchell, it's James. Hopefully you're in one of the rooms this goes to. I had to make sure he couldn't hear it. Sergeant White is planning a complete system override. He's going to open all the airlocks and flood the building with a toxin from outside. If he succeeds, we are both dead. I know you're out there, and I know you're trying to unseal the door. Hurry. We haven't got long.
Did you hear Dr. Matthews broadcast on the PA? He sounded desperate. Like he said, we don't have long. Before I get the door open, you need to turn the main reactor back on. Firing the Deimos drew so much power that it shut it off. Hopefully, it didn't damage it too much and it can still function. You also need to put more fuel in the backup generators. The fuel is back outside in the storage building. Grab some, then head to the main reactor. If you need ammo, there's a computer terminal that dispenses it in the armory on the far side of this room. Now, go get the fuel and power on the reactor.
Yo, this mod sucks. This mod fucking blows. All of this is just doing a bunch of airing.
Igniting.
What the fuck?
Meet me outside the entrance to the Deimos chamber. Bring a gun.
Okay. Deimos.
When the backups died, it gave me the gap I needed to finally get this door unsealed. We're gonna bust in and kill White. Just make sure that you don't injure Dr. Matthews. He's still on our side. Let's go.
Behind you. Not wearing this raggedy ass suit anymore.
That bastard caused a system failure right as you came in here. He has opened all the airlocks and disabled several key systems. However, that's not the worst part. He has also set the security robots to purge the base. They start in a few minutes. We won't last long unless you shut them off. Who is this?
This is Sam, a tech that transferred from Charlie 3 on the same day they set off the Deimos.
Well, then maybe he can help you.
Well, you're coming too. You'll be safer with us. Quickly, come with me.
Security
Okay, you didn't have to make that a dialogue. You did not have to make that a dialogue. On you, bro.
Okay, I need to shut off the security robots before they can kill us. I can do it from this terminal, but I'll need your help. Just keep them from getting to me while I work. It shouldn't take too long. If you need ammo, get it quickly. They'll start purging momentarily.
Purge starting.
Where they at? Damn.
A lawful user. A bit of state. Hostile target. Failure.
I'm a much better tactician than you.
I think Dr. Matthew.
I have disabled them. We'll still have to kill any remaining ones, but they won't teleport in anymore. But I'm afraid I have bad news. White also managed to open the airlocks and disable several key systems in the base. The toxic atmosphere and any mutated animals can now get in. To prevent further damage, you need to restore the main server. Doing so will clean out anything White has done and return some control to us. The primary server controls are up in the command room. To get there, head toward the utility area, but go straight past it and up the stairs. Restore the server. Then, meet me and Dr. Matthews in the Deimos chamber.
Oh my god.
I'm afraid we are out of time. Without the cooling system, the whole reactor could explode.
But one of us couldn't possibly stay down there to manage it.
We could have a maintenance bot doing it. It could stay down there and manage the gauges.
That's what we'll have to do. The system that controls the cooling for the main reactor has failed. We can't be down there to manage it, so we have to use a maintenance bot. I'm gonna stay here and protect Dr. Matthews. You need to head back outside to the storage building. Inside is a terminal that you can use to transport a bot in. You need to escort it down to the cooling control room, just off of the main reactor room. If the bot is destroyed, just go back and get another one. They're stored off-site, so there should be plenty. Get the robot, bring it to the cooling control room, then come back here. We have a huge problem. Too many animals are flooding in from outside. I can't hold them off for much longer. We have only one option. We have to fire the Deimos. It will kill everything down here outside of this room, so we'll be completely unharmed. Go talk to Dr. Matthews. There's something we need before we can set off the Deimos.
This is so bad.
When White set off the Deimos, it burned out the core, and we need a new one. Luckily, there's an extra one outside in the storage building. You'll need a level 4 security access keycard to get to it. Here, this will get you anywhere in the base and through all of the security barriers. Now hurry, we don't have much time. Get the spare core and bring it back to me.
Yo, being a courier gotta be the worst fucking job. Like, I didn't know.
You have the core? I'll put it into the Deimos. You need to go into the back room and flip all the switches so we can power up the device.
We're all ready.
All right.
Here we go.
Here goes nothing.
Worked, and we still have power.
Now the threat of the animals is gone. However, White's work here has already made its mark. The toxins are starting to seep in and destroy the facility. We have only one choice. Tell him.
Look, we know where you're from, or rather, when you're from. I noticed an odd power spike right before you showed up. Later, I found a picture of Sam Paxton. You're not Sam Paxton. I know you're from the future. I'm not sure how it happened, but it can only mean one thing. Clearly this bunker survives, and you could be sent back to help us. White's work has caused the atmosphere to enter the base, and it's slowly destroying everything. The Deimos can be saved, but only if a lockdown is initiated. You can initiate that lockdown, then escape back through the CMT to where you came from. It's the only way. Go to the security room, initiate a lockdown, then enter the CMT pod. I'll set everything up from here. Thank you for all of your help.
Can I say
Who knows
something?
what would have happened if you hadn't come back?
Good
Alright, bro. Like this mod, it just makes you, it just doesn't even give you a choice. Like, when they say something, you gotta do it. It's so...
initiated the CMT. Thanks again. And, goodbye.
I'm not gonna miss you. At all. Am I going to the past or the future? Yo, what a horrible start of a mod. And we're going to... Oh, shoot. Ripper! I miss you, man. Let's go. Goodbye. This will be hard to listen
To our friend. Things here didn't exactly work out like I hoped they would. It's been over a week. There are no radio signals, no outside sounds, nothing. Just silence. Me and James are out of food, and it doesn't look good. I'm trying to keep professional here with you, but I have a wife and a kid. I don't know what they'll do without me. I don't even know if they're still alive. I originally thought that you were sent back to ensure that the Deimos was saved. But if nobody's left out there, it must have been an accident. You stumbled upon this place and were sent back by mistake. In that case, I've set the CMT up to fire again when someone next enters the room. I can only assume now that it will be you. You tried. Maybe next time, you'll have better luck. Unless Matthews was right, and you can't change the past. Goodbye, my friend.
Hey, you reached the Mitchells. We're not home right now, so please leave a message after the beep. Pierce, do I say the beep afterwards?
Hey, sweetie, it's me. The machine picked up, so the house must be okay. I hope you and Ben are alright. I don't think that me and James are going to make it. Things got pretty complicated here in the bunker. Listen, I need you to do something for me. There is a small silver key in our bedroom safe. It unlocks the bottom drawer of my desk. That drawer contains the access codes to the Nevada 9 complex. Take them and memorize them. Teach them to Ben. Pass them down. Never forget them. It's imperative that you do this. The future of the Deimos depends on it. I can't explain why, but I have a feeling that someday my friend is going to need them. I love you, honey. Goodbye.
I don't even know. Oh, shoot.
Howdy.
I found the Deimos. It's destroyed.
Well now, that's a shame. At least somebody finally figured it out.
Okay, bro.
Don't go hurting yourself now.
God dang.
You've heard of the Sierra Madre casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead, buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its grand opening. An invitation was a sign of exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future, not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
Like, I know, I can't believe we're starting this though.
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid. Play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go off and take your head with it.
Collar? What are you talking about?
It's like that Pip Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go off. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
Then maybe you better tell me why I'm here.
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino, you need to break inside. Heist. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
You've caught others.
Around the villa are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are linked. One of you dies, you all die. If that's what it takes to make you cooperate, so be it.
Why would you do that?
Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other. Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other.
Alright, so find the other 3 people with the bomb collar to bring them back.
I've downloaded the instructions and markers on your Pip-Boy, in case you forget. And yes, I have access to that device on your wrist. Get the other 3 here after that.
Weirdo,
I'll have more instructions for you. Do this, I'll let you go. I'll let all of you go.
Who are these people I'm gathering?
One is a trusted ally. Obedient, caller, or no, although the caller helps. The other 2, well, we'll have to see what the trap's got.
Alright, how am I supposed to find them?
Your piece of Rocco trash will help you, I've insured it. It can latch onto the signal of the callers and tune into their frequencies. The bomb callers come with radios embedded in them. You can eavesdrop easily. It was part of their design to listen in. They can even screen out white noise from the environment to allow greater monitoring.
Alright.
Good. If necessary,
I will guide you through the villa's broadcast systems. If you get lost, return here, and I'll direct you. I've downloaded instructions on an audio log to your Pip-Boy in case you can't read. If you forget why you're here, let my voice remind you.
You're weird, bro. You can let me go. I promise I'm not letting you go. That's like my face.
Knew you would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me. That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog. Use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing.
This nigga's stupid.
So up. Dog, back in the cage.
What have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. I'm disappointed. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin.
That name carved you on your chest. Are you Dog?
The carving's a reminder for mirrors and for Dog. Dog, who you heard coming in, howling and hungry as always. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why.
That's true. And super mutants, brain damage is usually the result of prolonged stealth boy usage.
That's the easy explanation. The one humans use. Pre-war technology. As if it's the cause of all ills, mind and body. I needed to come out of the cage to protect Dog. From clever humans. Like you. Do you see these wounds of his, covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. He won't succeed, just makes me angrier. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here.
I was looking for someone with a collar like mine. Where's yours?
It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog's been into things. Needs to think before he eats. Chew before he swallows. He's eager that way. Now the collar's a part of me. Inside. I can feel its electronic heartbeat. Clicking and burning down below. Like before. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you're here, and it's pulling and kicking again, tugging like a leash. Interesting.
If that collar inside you is active, I didn't switch it on.
Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe it's crying for its owner.
How the hell did you eat those fucking collars?
They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're attached to neck flesh, warm, red. Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it, twist it, make it fit until he's full. Dog can't help himself. Hungry, greedy. And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold.
That was pretty fucking stupid. You shouldn't do that.
As if I had a choice. Sometimes instinct takes over, and that's when I go into the cage. It's like curiosity that way. After all, you wouldn't have put that collar on by choice. Perhaps it was your curiosity that caused that hand to close on your neck.
You wouldn't have locked yourself in there without some sort of a key to let you out.
The key? Why, it's the old man, the one who brought us here. I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up so he and I can talk. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that.
These radios, were you using them to signal interference?
They were here when I arrived, so I made use of them, in a manner of speaking. More their voices, really. These collars, they don't just track us. You can eavesdrop on them as well. Tune to a frequency, and you can hear everything someone is saying. So perhaps it's a good thing that Dog swallowed his collar. Anyone listening would find it difficult to hear past the digestion.
You're blocking and eavesdropping with the alarm outside, too. Nice.
Very good. Yes, it's another layer of white noise to ensure privacy. Unfortunately, it's also acted as a dinner bell for the residents. As long as the holographic greeter outside is active, however, I can get by them. The holograms fascinate them. Ghost worship, perhaps.
Why did you lock yourself in the cage?
No. Why did I lock him in the cage? I locked him in because I could feel him getting hungry again. There wasn't much time. If Dog roams, he gets into trouble. Eats things he shouldn't. Listens to others he shouldn't. So he's safer in here. We're safer in here. I hoped if I locked him in here, the one he obeys would come for him. Instead, I get you.
If you weren't expecting me, who were you waiting for?
Don't play stupid. I already have to mind one child. You must have figured it out by now. The old man obsessed with the Sierra Madre, riddled with greed. Hoped you might be him when I woke up. All you are is his hand. You're the same kind of greed. Followed the radio, the broadcast, and now you're here, all confused. Not for long. You'll figure it out.
Why do you sound the same as him?
You're not him any more than I'm Dog. But that collar around your neck, you're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy, perhaps, but a tool, yes. And once you get acclimated to the Sierra Madre, then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger the old man does. And then you'll be him, not just his hand.
This old man, what do you know about him?
Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To Dog, he is Master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty. And scorched by the sun.
Scorched by the sun?
The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance.
What is he doing here?
Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry and greedy for Master's affection.
Do you know how I got here?
Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of the collars. Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than Dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then Dog comes for you, drags you here.
You brought me here to the villa?
Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No, Dog does it. When the old man says fetch, Dog fetches. You were in a man trap, and Dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know. But it must have been recent, before the cage.
Why do you say that?
I don't remember you. That isn't surprising. What is that it was when Dog was out of his cage. Free, hungry. He knows not to eat anything he catches in the traps. After that, however, so he dragged you here. You got spared. Dog must have fed after you arrived. Once he was fed, that allowed me out of the cage and put him inside. Do you remember how long you were out?
Now you were just accusing me for being a disgusting human. What the fuck? No idea. I was unconscious the whole fucking time.
Must have already been in the cage. Already had the collar in me. You're lucky Dog didn't devour you. Otherwise, we'd be closer than we are now.
If you have the key in there, the old man can order Dog to open the cage.
Dog obeys, yes. Why? Do you have some means of contacting the old man?
The old man's voice is on my Pip-Boy, just like yours.
You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage, end you. I'll murder you, crush your arms and legs until...
Calm down. Follow me willingly. I won't do it.
No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs to splinters and leave you here. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding, killing us? No. I'll leave you breathing. Then I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre so you can see what you came to steal. Forever out of reach as you die.
You know what? That's hard, actually. I like that. I can't convince you I'm not here for the Sierra Madre or the old man, so I'll prove it.
Prove it? How? Words are worthless.
I have the power to let Dog out of his cage. I'm going to prove it by not doing it.
No, you're not. Even though Dog's more docile, easier to control. You may regret this. This place is where creatures like Dog can survive. The people that fill its streets. He is as vicious, more vicious than them. His hunger can help you more than I can. When I am in control, this shell is difficult to fight in.
Even if Dog is more helpful, we can manage.
I am not sure you belong here. No, you don't belong here. Yet, you came this far, and I'm not interested in remaining here any longer. I'll unlock the cage.
Meet me over at the fountain. We'll plan our next move.
Very well. To the fountain and its ghost, then.
Have a seat, and then we'll talk. The Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. At least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show.
Better be a shaped charge, or you're going to kill both of us.
Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon and cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings.
I'll save my questions for the end. Please hurry up.
And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience.
Yeah, I agree.
Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me.
Your negotiation skills assume you're bargaining from a position of strength.
What are you talking about?
This thing on my neck isn't for show. That bomb goes off, so do I and you too.
That's an interesting clause. That's a real bad contract you have. We have.
agree to come with me now? Or I get up from the chair and kill us both? Shape charged or no?
All right. Looks like marriage finally caught me. I'm listening, part. What's next, if we're death till we part?
We'll find out more about our contract back at the fountain.
Not leaving me much choice. The fountain, huh? Hope the hologram's still working and the battery's running strong. I'll follow you. I'm not going alone, trust me. Not like I'm a coward or anything. I'm not running around town without an escort. I'm serious. One of the locals catches us, we aren't coming back. And I'd like to keep an eye on you.
I think you may have just walked in there without me. Now get going.
Wait just a minute. I'm not walking out there on my own. I know what's out there. It's why I've planted a minefield, shotguns and explosives all the way on the road to my little boudoir here. So we go together or we're not going at all. I'll split my hand in blackjack when the time's right. I'm not splitting up in this town, trust me. All right, partner. Don't have to take the long way back. There's a shortcut across the way,
bitch ass
see?
up. Shut up.
It's through the cloud, but if I'm with you, I can help you through it.
Not like him.
If you didn't already.
So
This crouching's hell on my knees.
The woman before you looks disoriented, pain. She blinks a few times, then winces. Are you alright? Looks at you, blinks again, and opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. She touches her throat and traces the scar beneath the chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. Look, I'm here to help. She looks shaken as she glances at the auto dog. She poison in her mouth, but again, nothing comes out. She looks back at you, and her hands clench her fist, and her takes a step back and studying you. What's the matter? What was her mouth again? Went through the frowns and her ankles here across her throat with emotion. She looks more angry and pain now. Frowning. She touches her throat again gently and her bruises her eyes narrow as she traces the edge of the collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. Don't do that! She looks surprised and notices her collar.